How to motivate yourself. Here are 20 ways to motivate yourself. This video will help you with suggestions on how to fulfill your dreams. Hello, welcome to my so-called disabled life, where I not only talk about my life experiences as a disabled woman, but speak the truth about disability and what it means to live as a disabled person. I am your host, Chaundra McGill, a motivational speaker and life coach for the disabled. Today, we will be talking about how to motivate yourself. Where is my motivation? That was a question I would ask myself all the time. I would search, hoping I would just stumble upon it one day. Then I later realized motivation is not something you find, it's something you nurture. Basically, you have to make it happen. The truth is, I was stuck in a rut and imagining motivation as an elusive creature you have to capture. I was in essence simply using it as an excuse for not cultivating my own motivation. The word motivation means the general desire or willingness of someone to do something. Its synonyms are drive, enthusiasm, ambition, initiative, determination, motive. None of those words are associated with something just coming to you. You have to go out and get it. So how do you motivate yourself? Here are 20 ways for you to get up and get motivated. Number 1, to do or not to do. Gloria Steinem said, "Without leaps of imagination or dreaming, we lose the excitement of possibilities. Dreaming, after all, is a form of planning." Basically, you have to make a decision. Is this something you really want to do? If necessary, make a pros and cons list. Number 2, be positive and productive. Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. It is important to foster positive and productive mindset. When you develop a positive attitude, you will start feeling better about yourself. And when you start feeling better about yourself, you will embark on productive endeavors. Number 3, talk yourself up. Maya Yamanouchi said, "The way you choose to think and speak about yourself, to yourself and others, is a choice." Your inner voice is an inner monologue that determines your actions. You have to hype yourself up to do anything, sometimes even simply to get out of bed. Number 4, see it and believe it. You can't do anything that you can't picture doing. Once you make the picturing process conscious and deliberate, you begin to create the self you want to be. Visualization, a mental roadmap to your dreams and ambitions. It's important because it offers a preparedness for circumstances as they arise. Number 5, clear the clutter. John Robbins said, "In the never-ending battle between order and chaos, clutter sides with chaos every time." Anything that you possess that does not add to your happiness will eventually become a burden. Your physical space is a manifestation of your mental space. It is important to declutter an area in which you plan to work. Number 6, just do it. Nolan Bushnell said, "The critical ingredient is getting off your butt and doing something." It's as simple as that. A lot of people have ideas, but there are few who decide to do something about them. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Number 7, break it down. Lao Tzu said, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step." Start by doing one thing a day. Many make the mistake of crafting their to-do list too long. Start slow and steady, then start building. And if you can't accomplish your to-do list in one day, it's way too long. Number 8, eat the ugliest frog first. Chris Bailey said, "The dread of doing a task uses up more time and energy than doing the task itself." I learned this from a life coach. Complete the task you dread the very most first. It not only prevents procrastination, but it's a confidence boost. Number 9, focus on task at hand. Jeremy Clarkson said, "Multitasking is the ability to screw everything up simultaneously." Multitasking is one of the most detrimental working strategies ever. You will get more accomplished by focusing on one task at a time. 10, be gentle with yourself. Lisa M. Hayes said, "Be careful how you are talking to yourself because you're listening." Be kind to yourself. Don't expect to get a boatload done or have a whole bunch of expertise without experience. Number 11, reward yourself. Abraham Joshua Herschel said, "Celebration is a confrontation, giving attention to the transcendent meaning of one's actions." No matter how big or small, revel in your achievements. This not only gives credence to your successes, but bolsters your self-worth in approaching the next task. 12, don't compare yourself with anyone. The only person you should try to be better than is who you were yesterday. This quotation is twofold for me. It may sound cheesy, but every single day I wake up and try to be a better woman than I was the day before. Sometimes I'm successful. Sometimes I fail miserably. But I never stop trying. The second part of this quote is not comparing yourself to anyone else. No one else can live your life, therefore you can't compare it to the next man's life. I must admit this is a struggle for me, especially in the age of social media. I recently posted on Facebook, "May your life be as awesome as you pretend it is on Facebook." Truthfully, it is a challenge for me when people post only the best of their lives, representing it as if it's their whole life. But my feelings about my own life play a role. After 12 years of struggle and stagnation, it's really hard not to think about where my life would be if I never became ill. Number 13, embrace failure. Napoleon Hill said, "Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit." If you want to succeed, you run the risk of failure. It's like happiness. If you want to be happy, you run the risk of sadness. There is no shame in failure. Behind every failure is a valiant effort. The importance of failure is your reaction. Do you give up or do you get up? 14, learn from missteps. My mother always told me, learn your lessons the first time around, or you will be doomed to repeat them. This is the reason I dissect every circumstance and ascertain as many lessons as I can from them, because we know the definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. 15. You are what you eat. Germany Kent said, you become what you digest into your spirit. Whatever you think about, focus on, read about, talk about, you're going to attract more into your life. Make sure they're all positive. This is the importance of digesting information full of useful nutrients. Read what's inspiring. Consume only what is positive and productive. 16. Maximize your knowledge. Neil Armstrong said, research is creating new knowledge. Research expands your knowledge, gives you up-to-date information, builds your credibility, and introduces you to new ideas. 17. Have a critical eye. Yang Kong Chan said, our reaction to self-criticism is more important than the self-criticism itself. Paying attention to our reaction is very important because the only thing we have control over is how we react. Criticism can be a touchy subject, especially self-criticism. It is easy to be turned into negative self-talk. Self-criticism can be healthy if done in a gentle and positive way. It can help you achieve greater heights. Examining or re-examining your behavior or work gives you insight into helpful changes. This will only help you accomplish on a greater level. Number 18, decrease distractions. Anne Catherine said, when you clutter our lives with imagined obligation, unnecessary activities, and distractions that only kill time, we dilute the power of our lives. Distractions are the detriment to productivity. Distractions conveniently arise when we are procrastinating. Turn off the TV, notifications from your phone and computers. Limit how many times you check your email. And social media is a time guzzler. 19. Timing is everything. Michael Altshuler said, the bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. Everyone has a time limit in which they burn out. For me, it's 45 minutes, maybe an hour. But once I reach this point, I need a break. Figure out what the best time block for you to be the most industrious. 20. Role models. Bill Gates said, everyone needs a coach. It doesn't matter if you play basketball, a tennis player, a gymnast, a bridge player. Everyone needs a trailblazer to look up to. A mentor is recommended, but at the very least, find successful people you really admire and learn as much as you can from them. So I hope these tips have helped motivate you. Join my So-Called Disabled Life Facebook page to join in lively discussions about disability. If you are enjoying this video, then join the family by subscribing to the channel and hit the notification bell. Thanks for tuning in.